everybody, welcome back to my anime react channel, GizAnime. Today we're going to be watching Peach Boy Riverside episode 12. This is the season's finale, which is kind of upsetting. I really like the show other than the way the episodes are a bit jarring. It kind of makes me wish that I would have watched this at the end of the season so that I could have just done them in actual chronological order. But so, last episode we leave off with 1-8 basically helping out Sally to learn magic, and they're confronted by an elf and a lizard man or lizard folk who ask them to help them with the tree ogre. And they go to do that and they find out, one, the tree ogre is a lot larger than they first anticipated, but also that there's somebody else helping the tree ogre, the nun girl, who we come to know as Milia, that Makoto is running around with. But this is the finale, and this title is Goodbye and Resolution, so I'm not sure if we're going to get maybe the end of that fight and current time end as well to try to wrap things up, because I feel like wrapping it up here with just the tree ogre would be a little awkward. With that said, I really hope that this show gets another season, because as is, there's a lot of loose ends that I'm really curious about, like mostly with Frau and what she really is. Carrot, if she's really on Sally's side now, or she's back on Sumeragi's side. Who's Sumeragi? What is he? Things of that nature. There's a lot of questions. So, but with that said, let's hopefully get some of those answered in this episode. See what it's all about. And I'll see you there. Alright everybody, here we go.
Nice ass.
This thing is massive. I wonder if Sally, with all her power, even Makoto, would be able to destroy this guy in one hit.
Neat.
Oh, that's interesting. So they're born from the malice of people. So the only way to stop ogres is to stop humans from having hatred. With that said, though, why would they go around killing humans if humans are literally what creates them? Like, you would think that they would want more people so that they could spur more hatred amongst people so that there could be more ogres. And also, that gives another little possible hint as to what Sumeragi is up to. Because if he's able to concoct like a war among people through the ogres, then maybe he's on the ogre's side, but he doesn't show it. And anybody who would even hint at like peace is an issue, but I don't know why he would allow Sally to live then. So I don't know. There's obviously holes in that, but maybe it's something that a theory someone could work with. I don't think very many humans would understand how ogres are made, so to call her ignorant is kind of absurd. Why are Sally's Peach Boy powers not activating? So now if Frau opened up her powers, would she just like have one-shot her? Oh, so, okay, if hatred is their source of power, right, and how they're created, then, like, Makoto is, like, a super conduit for their creation.
Ironic.
So he's going around killing them, but at the same time, the hatred he carries with him is helping make them. You would think he would know that, being an ogre, too, or a former ogre.
Stop it. Get some help.
wanted to meet him. See, so I guess he knew about him, but just didn't know who he was. And how he nonchalantly stopped his sword like that was pretty telling of his power. Or maybe anybody that holds malice against him can't hurt him. That would be interesting. So the last time when she couldn't remember, like she literally couldn't remember. She wasn't even in control. That's kind of weird. Just calm down, Sally. Yeah, you do. It's almost like the Peach Boy power makes you a little psychotic. Or mad. Love? Peace? It's gotta be love, right?
Maybe.
The opposing force of hatred. Oh, wow. Talk about commitment, though, right? I almost forgot that we went back in time. Because I don't understand. I don't understand how she doesn't understand her ability yet. But, yeah, she's just now getting into it, obviously. Because this is right after Hawthorne's village, or city got destroyed. Pretty much, so. Yo, that was pretty epic when Frau did that to the chicken. Just a little closer and Hawthorne would have been gone. Oh, this little dun girl. I mean, we know what happens.
Are you sure about that?
She's a little ahead of herself now. And
Said that's just too easy.
that hair is so irrelevant to her power. Like, you should have known that from the way that the tree ogre was holding her, and she just broke out of that. So this tree obviously was a lot smaller at some point.
Shut up.
Okay, so now what's Sally gonna do with this information? Because I feel like she's pretty mad at this dude. I just wanted to do a little announcement that I am going to be doing a figure giveaway at 500 subscribers for a Super Masters Diorama 2 Trunks and Vegeta figure.
It's over 9,000.
You enjoy it.
As a show of appreciation for the support that everybody's been giving me, all the comments everybody's been leaving, all the love from the anime community that I've been shown. I'm hoping to continue with what I'm doing and just to get better as I go to make the experience more enjoyable for everybody so that I can earn that sub from you. And like I said, at 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway for this figure. It is unopened, as you can see. So if you want to win that, then subscribe and just make sure that you're over 18 years of age and you live within the US, because I don't know if I could afford the shipping outside. Like I said though, with that said, I appreciate all the support I've been given. Thank you very much. I will see you all next time. Yeah, the ones that can't be reasoned with or convinced, taught any other way. You know, they're just full of that hate and malice themselves. Oh yeah, he said that her Peach Boy power is the opposite of what makes the ogres, which is the hatred that humans carry. So is the Peach Boy power the hatred that the ogres carry?
Ooh, that's a good one.
And also she one-shot that thing, so I don't know how the one dude was sent after the nun girl by the tree, if the tree was dead. So I might have to go back and watch that episode. Okay, and Sally protected her, so why does she want to hurt her now? Obviously she has amnesia, so she forgot everything that happened though, so maybe Winnie cast a spell on her? You know, I'm pretty sure Frau's even impressed with that one. Okay. Did something else happen? And she just... Like, again, we know she has amnesia, but...
Something ain't right.
Huh. Right?
You don't want to be like this.
No, just the head hanging out. Yeah, careless my ass. I'm just weak compared. So is Sally capable of becoming stronger than Makoto? Even though she only has the one eye? Or is she something totally different altogether? Because we're never shown how she gets her power. I get the feeling Sumeragi's trying to control Sally somehow. Or dictate events. Like, everything that's happened so far, like with the tree ogre and all that, happened because of Sumeragi's intervention. Kind of like how Aizen acts like he concocted all of Ichigo's like actions somehow through manipulating events. No, she's always popping up out of nowhere. What the world, Winnie? No, they're getting along too well, so let's mess that up. Medium rare, I'd say. Right? Leaving isn't the best idea, if that's true. Training to become stronger and being around someone who is strong would be safer, right? So again, why not just stay here? I really get the feeling though that Carrot has changed from this moment to current time where they just had their battle. Because Carrot sees how much Sally's trying to really get this piece to work, you know, her conviction. Right? But to think if he stays here with Winnie, he might grow to be a powerful witch if he trains under her. Not sure why he's wearing a dress though, but okay. Alright everybody, so that was the season finale for Peach Boy Riverside, and I've got to say, I feel like the finale was a little lacking and pretty empty as a whole, because we know it's not really the finale. I mean, we're shown moments that are after this, so the finale isn't really the finale. Like, I want to say it was episode 10 or 11. No, 10. That was the end of the fight. So that to me would have been the finale, right? Not this, that is prior to that fight, which is after this episode. So, like I said in the intro, I kind of wish that I would have waited to watch this after seeing that they went out of order. But, you know, once you're committed, you just keep going regardless. And I was already into the show, so we do learn a couple interesting things, though. We learn that ogres are created from the hatred that humans have for one another. You know, wars and things of that nature, murder, theft, envy, jealousy. So we're told that the Peach Boy power is the opposite of that, which I thought would have been love. But at the same time, I'm wondering, the opposite of that would be the ogre's hatred for people. So I'm wondering if that's how it's made. Because then you would think, well, wouldn't they try to get along? I don't know. If they didn't have hatred for them, but I'm trying to think if it's possible for them to not hate like the ogres, or for the ogres to not hate the humans but still try to defeat them, you know? Like, I don't hate you type thing, but I gotta do this out of necessity, you know? I don't know if you know where I'm going with that. But anyway, so we also learned that Sumeragi has some kind of an ability that allows himself to stay safe from anybody with the Peach Boy power. It kind of reminds me of Estarossa from Seven Deadly Sins. He has an ability that basically makes it to where nobody with ill intent against him or who hates him can attack him. So I wonder if he has something like that. We notice though that Makoto does try to attack him, but he stops the attack. So maybe the attacks don't have any power behind them. Again, there's also the theory I've had where he's not even an ogre. He's more akin to something like what Frau is, a fallen angel, or something totally different from even her. This also makes me question what happened with Milia, the nun girl. Because we know she leaves, and she's not confronted by Sally at all. You know, they make it seem like when we're told about her backstory that Sally's the one that broke her horn off, that Sally's the one that put her in this unconscious state where she has amnesia, but that's obviously not the case. So I feel like somebody else did that, but then how would one alter her memories to make it seem like she thinks that that's what's happened? Unless, just ironically enough, that's the last thing she recalls is Sally, because there's no hint that Sally did anything. She just left. So something along the way knocked her out and then hit her so hard it caused the amnesia that she's going through. But like she said at the end, she decides to go, just leave, try to figure things out on her own. Sally understands that somebody is trying to manipulate events in her life. She doesn't know who. Obviously, she doesn't even know it's Sumeragi now, in current time, but she'll obviously probably figure that out at some point in time. But with that said, let me know what you all thought of the episode, this season's finale. If you hope to see a season 2 that is more congruent or, chronologically aligned better. And I'll see you next time.
Da 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 da.